Once again, you're welcome on here on the Division Oval. There's a platform that brings you updates in regards to the GARFA Division 2 League. In midweek, we had game week 3 fixtures taking place across the various match centers, and then it produced some exciting results and some exciting and then upsetting results. But before we kickstart or before we look at the results and all the activities that went on, make sure you follow the Division Oval on all social media handles. It's a Division Oval on Facebook, it's a Division Oval on YouTube, and all social media platforms that you can think of. Without wasting no time, we look at the results of the games that went on across the various match centers. In Zone 1, Accra Athletic FC, they won 1-0 at home against Ada City FC. True Democracy were 2-0 home winners against Royal Anderlecht. Ada Young Madrid, they lost 1-0 at home to Ashama Revelation. Real Scandi won 1-0 against Falant FC. Oko Mawomi FC, they lost 2-1 at home to Jinami FC. Anyame Take Hearts FC, they played a 2-2 draw at home to Ghana Eagles. Faith Soccer Academy and Entema United played out a pulsating 1-1 draw. In Zone 2, the game between Dambot and the Royal Ebony didn't come on. IBT FC, they played a 1-1 draw with Royal Atletico. Ghana Army and then Kingdom FC played a 1-1 draw. Akron Verum Ipsum, they won by 3-2 against New Life FC. Sakura FC, they won 2-1 at home to RK22 Football Academy. FC Raisa were 1-0 home winners against Quinta Trust FC. The game between Nungwa Royals and then Ga Adambe FC didn't come on. In Zone 3, MSK Zelena Africa recorded their first win of the season by beating Boca Professionals by 2-1. Immigration FC were held at home by Prestige FC 1-1. Charity FC and the United Talents played out a scoreless draw. Chance for Children and then Cedar Stars played a 1-1 draw. Valios lost 2-1 at home to Pinnacle Roma. Tenda AFC, they won 4-1 at home against Best 11 FC. Banana NFC played a 0-0 draw at home to Foot Connect FC. In Zone 4, Accra 5 Stars, who were involved in last season's Middle League, they won 2-1 at home to Third World FC. Kotokushani Stars won 2-1 at home to Quans FC. Field Masters won 3-1 at home to Great Ambition. Edusa Sharp Arrows played a 1-1 draw with Rima Ghana FC. Kowanaso, the feeder side of Accra Lions, they won 2-1 at home to Soccer Bridge Academy. Efieman Royal United and then Dansuma Wise didn't come on. Accra Club and Sporting Club Accra played a 4-4 draw with Desidero, 8-goal thriller. In Zone 5, a first half penalty earned Accra New Era their first win of the season. They defeated Zayed Soccer Academy by 1-0. Accra Panthers, they lost at home by 2-1 to 7th Wave. FC1 Midland, they scored first in the game against Felix FC, but then the game ended 1-1. Besiktas Football Club, they lost 2-1 at home to Accra Golden Boys. Alajo United, they recorded an impressive 4-2 victory against Newtown Youth. Accra Shooting Stars played a 2-2 draw with Union Sportive Avranches. Montreal United, they played a 2-2 draw with Aruras. In Zone 6, Estate United lost 2-1 at home to Agomeda FC. Protein FC lost 2-1 at home to Inter Milas. Star Makers lost by 5-3 at home to Euro Africa. Still Believe they scored late to defeat Yicha FC 4-3. Emmanuel City, they lost 1-0 at home to Medina Republicans. Mobile Phone People, they lost 2-1 at home to Patron FC. 2015 and then Asoya Young Talents played a 1-1 draw. Shelter Force and then Mountaineers FC played a 0-0 draw. Now we look at the highlights of some of the games that were played. We first look at the highlight of the game involving Field Masters and then Great Ambition. Field Masters won that game by 3-1. Kowan Song as well recorded a 2-1 victory against Soccer Bridge Academy. Soccer Bridge Academy, they finished the game with them and they had a man sent off and as well missed a penalty as Kowan Song recorded a 2-1 victory. It rained goals in the game involving Sporting Club Accra and then Desiderio. The game ended 4-4, an 8-goal thriller. We look at the goals from that game. Abelin Payashutef, FC Mamobi, and then Felix FC. They played a 1-1 draw. FC Mamobi, they took the lead first before Felix FC equalized. All goals came in the first half. FC Mamobi finished the game with 10 men. Look at the highlights of that game. After the game involving FC Mamobi and then Felix FC, we spoke to the goal scorer for FC Mamobi, Hussein Alassane. He wasn't happy with the result and he's optimistic that he's going to finish the season with 15 goals. Not the best of results, 1-1, 3 games into the season, and then your team is here to pick maximum points. Where do you think, or what do you think your team is not doing right?
We're doing a lot of mistakes in our back, so we go back to the drawing board and correct our mistakes. We are going to play about 22 matches. We just played 3 matches, so we have a lot of matches to play, so definitely we'll correct our mistakes.
Personally for you, you scored a goal and then it was a pitch of a goal, a nice goal. Do you take that one as a personal motivation for yourself towards the season, or do you think that is okay for you?
No, it's not okay for me. I have a lot of targets. I want to target like 15 goals in first round. That's my target. So as we are going to break, we will come back around on the 3rd of January. So we'll continue from there. I think we are going to do better.
All right. So what do we expect from you and then the team in general next season? Next year.
Next year, Oh, we expect good football because we are going back and correct our mistakes. So on the 3rd of January, everything will be over. We talk to our players, the mistake, we try to correct our mistakes and come back strongly.
All right. Thank you very much, and then I wish you all the best. Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. Coach, it's the 3rd game of the season. So far, so good. Your team is unbeaten. But then once again, for the 2nd time this season, you failed to pick maximum points. From today's game, where do you think things were not right for your side?
Actually, we were down because we conceded early, and then we couldn't come up as early as possible. Immediately we got a goal, we decided to come back in the game, but it looks we had 1 or 2 problems. Our captain was out of the game. He had a knock. So our pattern of play changed a little bit.
Right. So, what do you think next time you will have to do right to get the desired results?
Next time, the way we play today, like I've always said, we have to go back to the drawing board and see how best we can put ourselves together. We're playing 4-3-3, and when we had a knock, we have to come back to the 4-4-2, and to be able to watch them and then see the pattern they are playing. So we decided to sit back a little and watch them. And then afterwards, we noticed that their midfield was clicking, so we have to break their midfield down. That is why we brought in one of our midfielder, Paul, to stop their game. So I mean, like I said, it wasn't results that I wanted, and then I should have won this game. You could testify to it that we played very well though, but we have some lapses, and then we'll go back to the drawing board and see what we can do and come back stronger.
It's your first time playing in this division, but so far so good. Your team is unbeaten. Your first game, you played a 2-2 draw. You won a second game by 3-2, and today you've played a 1-1 draw. So far, how are you enjoying life in this division?
I'll say perfectly well. It just came, and then we are coping. Actually, we don't know most of these teams. This is our first year, like you said. We are trying to monitor them one after the other by games. So what we are doing right now is take our own time, and study most of these teams we came to meet, and then I think we can gather something, capture something, and then move on as a team.
All right. So what is the objective before the end of the season?
Our objective is to get in the first and second position to be able to participate in the FA Cup. That is our objective for the season.
All right. Yeah. Coach, thank you very much, and then I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much. After the game, which was the first defeat for Noontime this season, we spoke to their head coach, Mr. Benate, and then one of their midfielders, John Walanyo. Sorry, your first defeat of the season. What went wrong with your team today?
We lack communication. We concede cheap goals, lack of communication. And then I could see my boys were not tactically disciplined enough. So it cost us. I believe it's good. It's a wake-up call. So we go back to the dressing room and then we correct ourselves.
This is a team that played in the playoff last season. But so far so good this season. It seems like there are some new faces. So how are you coping with that?
It's not easy to gel in with new guys because almost 80% of the old boys are not here. So this time I'm okay with the youth because at the end of the day, my major concern is about the development. So seeing that we are developing great potentials for the country, that's the most important thing. Yes, we win, we lose, it's part of the game. But you can see that the energy, though we conceded 4 goals, how we came back, the energy, and then it was awesome. So kudos to my boys as well.
Talking of development, last season we saw your team play in the playoff, and then we saw some exciting players. So on the fact that you are making development a major factor, does that mean we shouldn't expect to see your team in the middle league once again, or we should expect that?
Oh, when it happened, fine. But now, we have that players that before the season goes, we must be able to transport most of them. So if you go to middle league and we don't transport any, and this Division 2, I'm talking about reality. you waste money, no sponsorship, individual, and then no money coming in, then there's a big question mark. But our major focus is now the development. If it happens, we go fine. But now the board, the team, we just want to go with development. So,
thank you very much, Coach. I wish you all the best next time. Your first defeat of the season. What do you think went wrong with your side today?
It was lack of confidence, and our defenders were not organized. So we give the opponent the chances to score us. That was what went wrong in the game.
So what do you think your team must do right going forward to get the desired results?
We need to work on our defense. We need to be organized, and when we go to training too, we need to be together and also communicate. Communication is part of the game. But you can see in our game we lack communication, so the opponent use it to punish us. But we will work on that, and I hope our next match victory shall be ours.
All right, thank you very much. After 3 games played, we now look at the tables of the various zones. We first look at Zone 1, where Accra Athletic, after 3 games, they've won all their 3 games and have amassed a total points of 9. They have 9 points of the 3 games. Jinami FC sits second with 9 points. True Democracy third with 6 points. Ashama Revelation fourth with 6 points. Faith Soccer Academy fifth with 5 points. Ghana Eagles sixth with 5 points. Audacity FC seventh with 4 points. Tema United 8th with 4 points. Rose Candy FA 9th with 3 points. Royal Anderlecht 10th with 3 points. Toman Mariners 11th with 2 points. Falant FC 12th with a point. Take Heart and then Adayo Madrid. Take Heart, Adayo Madrid, and then Okomo Wuni FC, they occupy the bottom 3. In Zone 2, Accra Division FC, they occupy the top spot with 9 points. Ghana Academy second with 7 points. Sakura FC third with 6 points. Dambot FC fourth with 4 points. IBT FC fifth with 4 points. Real Ebony sixth with 4 points. New Life seventh with 3 points. Quinta Trust FA 8th with 3 points. FC Raisa 9th with 3 points. Dangbe 10th with 3 points. RK22 Football Club, they sit 11th with 3 points. Kingdom FC 12th with 2 points. The bottom 3 is occupied by Royal Atletico, Tema 11, and then Nungwa Royals. The 3 teams are yet to win a game this season. In Zone 3, Best 11, who suffered their first defeat in the just ended game week, they sit top of the table with 6 points. Charity Stars second with 5 points. Immigration third with 5 points. Chance for Children fourth with 4 points. Pinnacle Suluma fifth with 4 points. Banana Inn sixth with 4 points. Prestige FC seventh with 4 points. Tender FC 8th with 3 points. Boca Professional 9th with 3 points. Golden Strikers 10th with 3 points. MSK Zelina, they played only 2 games. They are 12 have 3 points from 2 games and they sit 11th. Foot Connect, they sit 12th with 2 points. Cedar Stars, United Talents, and then Validos occupy the bottom 3. In Zone 4, Field Masters have won all their 3 games. They sit top with 9 points. Desideru second with 7 points. Kotoku Shining Stars third with 6 points. Corona Sum fourth with 6 points. Accra 5 Stars fifth with 6 points. Sporting Club Accra sixth with 4 points. Rema Ghana 7th with 4 points. Great Ambition 8th with 4 points. Okulongo Soccer Ideas 9th with 3 points. Idusa Sharp Arrows 10th with 3 points. Dansuma Wise 11th with 3 points. Third World 12th with a point. And then if you Manro United, Quans, and then Soccer Bridge Academy, they are in the bottom 3, and then they are yet to win a game this season or even pick a point this season. In Zone 5, Montreal FC, they are still unbeaten. They sit top with 7 points. Accra Golden Boys, they sit second with 6 points. Jaya Soccer Academy, third with 6 points. African Panthers, fourth with 5 points. 7th Wave, fifth with 5 points. Felice FC, sixth with 5 points. Accra New Era, 7th with 4 points. Junior Sportiva Branches, 8th with 4 points. Newtown Youth, 9th with 4 points. Aluras, 10th with 4 points. Alajo United sitting 11th place with 3 points. Besiktas, they sit in 12th place with a point. Accra Shooting Stars, FC Mamobi, and then Emmanuel FC occupy the bottom 3. In Zone 6, Agomena FC sit top with 7 points from 3 games. Still Believe sits second with 7 points from 3 games. Euro Afrique, they sit third with 6 points. Progen sit fourth with 6 points. Patron FC sit fifth with 6 points. Mobile Phone People sit 8th with 4 points. Inter Milas sit 7th with 4 points. Yicha FC, they sit in 8th place with 4 points. Australia Young Talent sit in 9th place with 4 points. Medina Republicans sit 10th with 4 points. Emmanuel City, they sit in 11th place with 3 points. Estate United, they sit in 12th place with 3 points. Mountaineers, they sit in 11th place with 2 points. The bottom three is occupied by Shelter Force, Star Makers, and then 2015 FC. Well, that is all time is going to permit us today. We'll be back your way next year. Be reminded that the Game Week 3 fixtures signal the end of the GARFA Division 2 League this year. We'll be back next year on the 6th of January, which is a Friday, with Game Week 4 fixtures taking place across all match centers. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But before we sign out, please make sure you follow us on all our social media handles. It's the Division Oval on YouTube, the Division Oval on Facebook. Once again, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Enjoy this one. See ya.
Keep watching the Division Oval.